Hello everybody. Every boat owner should know this. Such an overlooked issue, but yet it could cost you hundreds if not thousands of dollars. I took the boat out a few days ago and the bottom bunk came off on me again. This is the second time it happened to me. The very first time was back about 3 years ago when I took it down to the coast and the port side came off on me. This time the starboard side came off on me. So I think it's time once and for all get this issue fixed permanently. Every one of you who own a boat should maybe check your bunk, especially the bottom bunk. Personally, I think the bottom bunk is the one that's taking all the loads, especially when you drive onto the trailer. If your bunk mount on to the bracket by two little short screw, you should watch this video till the end. Alright, follow me. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, you see that right there? That boat is backing itself out again halfway. See that? I mean, you would think whoever built this trailer should have done a better job than that. So my plan today is to back these bolts out, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna take the bracket out, clean it, paint it. See a little rust there? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole all the way through and get me a lack bolt with the round head and put it on the other side and tighten it with a nylon washer nut on the other end, so that way this bunk will never ever coming off on me again. Okay, and because of that I damaged my keel guard. See that? Well, while the bunk came off, this keel guard here, see this right here, landed on this metal piece here and it ripped the keel guard off. And I got lucky because it didn't scratch the boat like it did back 3 years ago. My trailer warranty was 1 year and I was in 8 months. So when I brought it back for them, they went ahead and fixed it for me. It was like $1,000 worth of fiberglass work. This right here, 5/16 of an inch. just make sure you set that pipe out of the way so you don't grab it by accident and burn yourself. And you see this right here? Clean cut. So when I go to drill, it doesn't catch on the fibers and pull it apart. I found me a 7/8. This is a hair bigger than what I wanted, but I guess that will work. See how it sit flush? Let's try some. It rubs a little bit, but by the time I pound it down, excellent. Not touching anything. This bottom bunk will never ever come off on me again unless I break it. Right there, my friend. This bunk been giving me hell twice now. This will ensure no more fishing trip from hell. Gonna get this cleaned up and spray it black or silver, all depends on what color I can find, so it protects it from rusting it out in the future. I forgot what I used this for my last project, but it looks like this is what the color gonna be. Okay, so that's the first coat. We're gonna let it sit and dry for about 10-15 minutes, and we're gonna go back for the second coat and then third if necessary. Okay, now I'm gonna spray on the other side. After the second coat, I went ahead and sprayed the third coat. That looks really good, and I think that's all we need is 3 coats. So we'll wait about probably an hour, let it sit out in the sun, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mount it on the bunk first. Then I will mount it onto the boat frame later. It makes it a lot easier while you have to bunk out, to go ahead and mount it while it's out. It's much harder when you put it back because you're gonna be working upside down. All right guys, we'll see you here in about an hour. I did wait it until the next day. I let it sit overnight because when I go to check it an hour, it was still tacky. Just want to make sure that this is super dry. Excellent. Hey you guys, I want to show you this plastic washer right here. I want to talk about the importance of this plastic shim here in just a minute once I get it installed, because on the starboard side I kind of installed it the wrong way. I had it in front of the boat and not sandwiched in between the frame and the bracket. We'll talk about that here once I get this on. There it is. One in. There it is. I just want to get a couple of thread on here, and what I'll do is I'll set the boat down so the bunk can auto reset itself at the right angle. That's the old bolt right there, and here's a new one. Okay, now I'm not quite sure how everyone else's trailer setup is like, but in this particular trailer, it has a plastic washer sandwiched in between the frame and the bracket. The reason for that plastic is so when you go to tighten down your nut, it doesn't crimp the bracket to the frame to the point where it have no movement. A little bit of movement allow your bunk to shift or reset itself to the boat bottom. Not every time when you go to load your boat, you're gonna get the exact same spot. For that little bit of movement, you know, it readjusts itself to the bottom of the boat. And it's very important that when you work on anything, you pay really close attention to how things coming apart so you can put it back the same exact way when it come out. I kind of did it backward on the other side, which is the starboard side. I went ahead and put the plastic in the front, and when I come to realize that, I had it fixed. So got this one cutting down to size as well. It was this long. Well, it's been a good journey, guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys out in the water. Hello everybody. Every car owner should car owner. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. The stupid neighbor dog came over and tried to poop on my yard. Oh, damn it. You know what I just realized? I had that plastic shim in the front and not in between the bracket and the frame. Damn it, gotta take it out again.